Hi. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I've been working most of the evening, and I'm about to go to bed. But, sorry, my voice is so weak. I just watched a little while ago the videos I did outside, and my voice is weak. I mean, it's like even my speaking voice. I'm going to try to do some singing this week and see if it gets stronger or whether or not I've got a problem with my voice. But anyway, I'll try to narrate a little bit more clearly. I thought while they're asleep, Julie and Mrs. Wallace, that I would take you on a quick tour of the house. At nighttime, it's actually better because during the daylight, if you try to shoot something, the windows are open and the light coming in, you can't see what's in the house. It's actually a little bit, it'll be brighter on the camera if I do this in the dark. So I'll try to keep it as unshaky as I can. Sorry about the shake, but this camera is actually doing some pretty good videos. So here goes. I'm actually standing in the middle of behind me is the living room. I'll take you on a tour of the kitchen area first and then come back. Alright, let's see. This is actually a view into the kitchen. We've got fluorescent lights overhead, and it looks like it's doing a great job of lighting things up. Little sitting table, and incidentally, this is actually it's in a fairly clean state. Most of the time, there's more stuff out, and sometimes like today for a brief period, the counters are clean, but I haven't actually cleaned the kitchen tonight. Julie's been doing that in the morning, so I'm letting her do certain chores. This is what they call the laundry room because that's what it was when the house was built. And I've told you about the cloth. That's the wall of cloth. It goes all the way down to the bottom. Underneath there are a few other tubs. On that table there are a couple other tubs of cloth as well as lots of just junk. We've actually thrown out tons and tons of stuff bit by bit over the course of this last year. Back there are a few foodstuffs, but that was completely packed, every square inch, with cloth, which I've been able to take out. And actually most of those things, those tubs, they're filled with cloth. But you don't see what it is. All those things are cloth and sewing stuff. We have a little porta potty here in this area, which has also got the refrigerator, which you bought for us. Thank you. It's been wonderful not having to worry about the food. But all this shelving and stuff was built by her husband when they made it into not a laundry room, but into an area for cloth and the refrigerator, and got a little bitty deep freeze there. Back into the kitchen. Like I say, even when the counters are completely cleaned, there's tons and tons of stuff out, and it needs to stay out because it's stuff that she likes to have out. She doesn't use it, it's just out. See, there's pictures of family and so forth everywhere on the walls, and those are not coming down or changing. Most of these pictures, by the way, are actually relatives. This is what I call the front porch. Actually, they call it the back porch because initially there's not much light out here. You can see out here a lot better in the daytime because there's light coming in, and I'll take some shots out here. But as you can see, it looks better lit than it actually is. This camera is actually doing a great job of dealing with the light. There's just not much light anywhere really in the house. I'm really surprised I can see things better on the camera, on the phone camera, than I can in person. This little area is the closest thing to an office type area that we have right now. I've actually got out I've got my computer set up over here because I've done some work tonight. All this stuff where I'm working, I'll pack it up and put it all away before morning. I can't leave it out. There's too much stuff. I can't do anything. And when I do that, basically, you just see our basic living room. Can't really see the TV, but that's okay because she doesn't watch much, and we're not going to watch it. This is the path through the living room. That's the chair that Mrs. Wallace sits in. See her walker beside it, and we've got the phone now close to her. It used to be over there behind this brown chair, and she would get up and try to answer it whenever it rang. We finally got it to where she'll leave it out here close to her where she sits. Sometimes when she's sitting in it, this little area that I'm walking through right now gets completely closed up. See, there's just, you can't really see very well the pictures up on the top shelves and stuff, but there's pictures and things everywhere. And there's stuff everywhere. This is our gas furnace, which is actually really the only source of heat in the house. Upstairs is freezing cold. We run a little radiant heater a little bit at night in the wintertime. Mrs. Wallace just is very, very cold. I don't even think she runs a radiant heater upstairs. And they turn the heater off at night. It gets very cold upstairs at night in the wintertime. What I'm going to do now is I'm walking towards the stairs to go upstairs, and I'm going to be quiet. I'm not going to be narrating it, but I'm just going to do a quick tour and show you the hallway and the bathroom. And now we're back where we started. I'll do some filming during the day and see if it turns out a little bit nicer and see if they don't freak out about it. Love you.